Solana, I think, is going to be the big story of this cycle of the main chains, because they're launching Firedancer, or Jump-Is, which is a different validator, which actually, I mean, believe it or not, is going to run at 600,000 to 1.2 million TPS. So this is the fastest thing by a long way, considering Solana and Polygon are the two fastest chains at 65,000 TPS, and Sui should be about 120,000, but yet to get there. This is just a different order of magnitude. This is 10x the fastest ever thing we've ever seen. And it's not a layer 2, it's just Solana. So this is a game changer. It means the whole finance system can be built on it. It was designed by Jump Trading, who are high frequency traders who understand the latency and sheer capacity requirements for things like exchanges to run. So I think Solana is a very big story. We're seeing a lot of activity there.
Raoul Pal, a prominent macroeconomic expert who initially delved into Bitcoin as far back as 2013, has recently sounded the clarion call for crypto summer. His contributions to the cryptocurrency realm are significant, as he also presented the inaugural macro valuation model for BTC during that period. Notably, this model included an initial Bitcoin price target of $1.3 million, which has long been a topic of intrigue in the crypto community. In his latest interview, Raoul Pal shared more insights, suggesting that we currently find ourselves in crypto spring, and the arrival of crypto summer is imminent. The characteristics of crypto spring involve an unpredictable climate with intermittent rain and sunshine, yet during this phase, cryptocurrency prices generally exhibit an upward trajectory. As we eagerly await the onset of crypto summer, it's important to note that this transitional phase brings an increase in enthusiasm and hype within the crypto market. This is often accompanied by prices entering a parabolic ascent, sparking excitement and enthusiasm among crypto enthusiasts. Raoul Pal's seasoned analysis indicates that the advent of crypto summer is just around the corner, and this prospect bears watching for those interested in the evolving cryptocurrency landscape. Furthermore, Raoul Pal's unique perspective extends to his prediction that the crypto space is rapidly progressing toward achieving 1 billion active users in the upcoming cycle. This bold forecast outlines a remarkable trajectory for the cryptocurrency market, suggesting a burgeoning user base and sustained growth. As he shares his insights, Raoul Pal offers an intriguing vision of the cryptocurrency future that has the potential to shape how individuals perceive and engage with digital assets in the
And I don't know what the new Solana will be, but we're seeing a lot of interest both in gaming, and also in zero knowledge stuff, and there's also DeFi. So I don't know. It becomes really hard to know which is the big area. But those are the three I hear a lot. But I tend not to go that far out the risk curve just because it's difficult to choose the right thing, But, you figure that if the space is going up, then Bitcoin and ETH will do well, and Solana will do well. Solana's got this extra kicker, which is, I think, potentially a game changer. So I think that's probably the layer one that does, the big layer one that does the best in the cycle. Then we've got the kind of Aptos and Suis and those kind of things. Let's see how they do, what traction they get. The layer 2s will be interesting, and then these other kind of applications, as I said. Ask anybody who's not laid off people from their business, who's not seen a decline in sales, who's not seen a decline in activity. I mean, literally everybody has. Now, it's not just crypto, it's across the board. So I think we have been in recession, and maybe that comes up in the numbers in this quarter and next quarter, because all my forward-looking indicators, which precede that, always showed that we were in recession. So I think the numbers will show recession, but the markets will be trading recovery. This is to do with the business cycle. Mm-hmm. It's actually not to do with the halving cycle. And it's happening to technology stocks. It's happening to everything. It's happening to commodities. So everything is in this very cyclical world. So it's something we have to get used to. But I think the cyclicality over time becomes less. So each drawdown in crypto, the overall market falls less. And you can use Bitcoin as the best example. Each time it just falls a little bit less. So maybe next time around it falls 60% and not 75%. And previous time was 87%. The previous time to that was 97%. ETH fell in 2018, 97%. This time it fell 85%. Maybe next time it's 75%. So volatility does get dampened as more participants come into the space and the more activity. And eventually, once you get kind of financial market activity where, let's say, equities are tokenized and stuff like that, well, then there's ongoing demand for activity on chain as well. So it's not just based around liquidity, it's just about general activity using blockchain technology. So look, we're not out of the woods yet. My guess is we have to keep going through this miserable cycle of I'm rich, I'm poor every few years until maybe 2030. I think we've all learned not to give price expectations anymore, because just because people trying to take them as gospel, and as opposed to, hey, this is my best guess knowing what I know today. But generally speaking, if ETH does what Bitcoin did last cycle, then it's 3 to 4 times the high of the previous cycle. Mm-hmm. So therefore, that kind of yardstick gives us 15,000 plus. That doesn't sound unreasonable. That's a 10x from here. That's possible. That would be within the realms of normality. And then something like Bitcoin, maybe it does slightly less because it's a more mature ecosystem, and something like Solana would do significantly more. So that's how I think about it. I think the overall space can go from $1 trillion today to maybe 10 trillion at the peak of the next cycle. So that's a 10x for the whole space, possibly. Could be a 5x, but it's something of that magnitude. If we're right in our hypothesis that more and more people will use blockchain technology for underlying use cases, if that's the case, yeah. The media narrative has always hated this, and I don't know why that is. They're always skeptical. Journalists by nature, generally skeptical people. And so they were skeptical of the internet. They were skeptical, they're skeptical of EV cars. They've been skeptical. They're skeptical of everything. So I think that continues for a while. But we keep looking back and go, look how far we've come. And, it's another few trillion in price and value and stuff like that. And then it becomes unarguable. I mean, there's no journalist who says, well, I think the internet's a fad, or the mobile phone's a fad. Mm-hmm. But they did. And there's articles all over the place of them saying that back in the day. So, it's just how it goes. This is a very interesting technology because we were able to front run the institutions. It's the first time that individuals have had the power to participate in a cutting edge technology before the VCs and the big institutions. So it's a bit weird for all of us to be fighting the news flow. Normally, we'd only get the opportunity to invest when the news flow has changed and, Microsoft's IPO comes out, and then we can invest in that. So it's just very different. We're having to learn the different skill of being the most hated participants until we're proven right. And Christ, when I first got into this, Bitcoin was $200. It's come a long way. The biggest problem new investors face is themselves.
Okay.
Right? It's like FOMO,
mm-hmm.
and excessive narratives, excessive tribalism are all the things that will get you into trouble. You need to always step back, understand what risks you're taking, why you're taking those risks, and try and fight the FOMO. Have a plan and try and stick to that plan. Yes, you can adapt it. And then be careful where you get your information from. There's a lot of trusted people in the space, but there's a lot of people that seem alluring because they want to tell you you're going to get rich. Now, yes, there's plenty of opportunity to make money in all of this, but just choose trusted sources. Be careful who you follow, and don't become trapped in one narrative. Things change. This is technology. It's market. So be adaptable. Those things will help more than anything else. Of course, you will see regulation. Of course, you will see sell-offs. Of course, you'll see blow-ups. That's all part of being in financial markets and a new space. So expect all of those. Expect that you will be feeling really miserable with yourself because your tokens are down 75% in 3 years' time. Expect that to be normal. And if that's part of your plan and your time horizon, then that's okay. If it's not, if your time horizon is to try and get out somewhere in the peak, you'll never time the peak perfectly. and you'll have FOMO and feel miserable about it. I never forgot when I bought my Bitcoin at 200. I sold out 2,500 in the forking wars when I didn't understand what was going on. Price was starting to go vertical. I'm like, listen, I've made 10x my money. This is an amazing investment. It then went up another 10x in the next 6 months. I mean, that's enough to drive you insane. But that's what will happen to you. You know, you will close out too early or close out too late. All of this stuff, it's okay. The best thing to do is get yourself an education in how to invest and how to think about it.
Raoul Pal, the distinguished figure in the world of macroeconomics, has recently bestowed upon us some illuminating insights as we eagerly await the advent of crypto summer. It's a pivotal juncture for cryptocurrency enthusiasts and investors, as the market continues to evolve and intrigue. Staying informed and making well-thought-out decisions is paramount in navigating the ever-shifting landscape of digital assets. Raoul Pal's predictions have not only captured attention but have also stirred the pot of contemplation. In this realm where the boundaries of finance and technology intersect, Raoul Pal's forward-looking perspectives may either have taken you by surprise, providing a fresh lens to which to view the crypto space, or they may align seamlessly with your own pre-existing outlook. As we embrace the transformative potential of cryptocurrency, engaging in a thoughtful exchange of ideas and viewpoints is essential. It's through these dialogues that the cryptocurrency community collectively gains deeper insights into the market's dynamics and charts a course for the future. As we ponder the implications of Raoul Pal's forecasts, we recognize that the cryptocurrency landscape remains a place of dynamic evolution. By engaging in these discussions and sharing our diverse perspectives, we collectively enrich our understanding of this fascinating digital frontier. Feel free to express your thoughts, experiences, and insights in the comments below, further fostering an environment of exploration and learning in the cryptocurrency sphere. For more Daily Dose Crypto News, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.